Are they breathing?
I have no idea. I'm not inside the house. It's closed.
An unexpected FBI raid at the luxurious Santa Fe mansion of beloved Hollywood legend Gene Hackman revealed something so disturbing, even seasoned investigators couldn't believe their eyes. For decades, the $3.3 million Hilltop mansion had stood as an iconic symbol of privacy, luxury, and tranquility, far removed from the prying eyes of the public and media. But that tranquil facade shattered completely the moment federal agents stepped through the front door. Initially, agents believed they were investigating a routine case of financial fraud or perhaps something related to Hackman's famously private life. However, what awaited them behind those meticulously decorated walls was far from routine. Immediately, their eyes fell upon a scene that would haunt even veteran investigators. Pills carelessly scattered across polished marble floors, doors strangely left wide open, and rooms eerily silent, filled only with unsettling echoes. But the greatest mystery lay hidden deep within the mansion itself. In a room carefully locked and seemingly forgotten, agents discovered something astonishing. An eerie, carefully preserved mummy that appeared to have been concealed for years. The question instantly arose: whose mummy was this? And why was it secretly hidden away in Gene Hackman's home? As the FBI tried to piece together the disturbing puzzle, the mystery deepened further. Gene Hackman and his wife, Betsy Arakawa, had both been found dead under suspicious circumstances. Pills lay scattered across the floors. Doors that were usually meticulously secured were strangely left wide open. Had someone deliberately set this scene to confuse investigators? Or was this a tragic accident made sinister by circumstances? Neighbors and friends were baffled. Known for their reserved nature, Hackman and Betsy had been gradually retreating from public life. But now, in the wake of their shocking deaths, every detail of their secluded lifestyle has taken on new significance. Why did no one notice their absence for almost 2 weeks? How could such a prominent couple vanish silently, unnoticed, and forgotten by their closest neighbors? Investigators quickly noticed anomalies at the scene that didn't match any standard explanation. Pills scattered carelessly yet deliberately, open doors despite a mansion renowned for its privacy, and the strange, unsettling presence of that hidden mummy. Each clue seemed placed deliberately, each question more haunting than the last. Now the FBI is racing against the clock to piece together what truly happened inside this luxurious, but now haunted mansion. Was Gene Hackman hiding? A dark secret that eventually cost him his life? Was the mummy a key to this mystery? Or just another carefully planted distraction? As this investigation unfolds, the answers may reveal something far darker, stranger, and more shocking than anyone ever imagined. Prepare yourself, because this Hollywood mystery is about to unravel in ways no one could predict. What secrets did Gene Hackman take to his grave? Stay tuned, because the truth is coming, and it's far more chilling than fiction. As FBI agents delved deeper into Gene Hackman's mansion, every clue became a sinister puzzle piece waiting to be connected. Initially, the scattered pills seemed like evidence of a tragic accident, perhaps an overdose, a desperate final moment. But as forensic experts analyzed each pill, a chilling detail emerged. These pills were not the medication Gene or Betsy typically used. Someone had deliberately replaced their usual medications with substances that neither had ever been prescribed. This revelation pushed investigators into a darker realm. What at first seemed accidental now suggested deliberate tampering, a carefully orchestrated act designed to mislead authorities. The open doors, initially dismissed as carelessness, were re-examined. Surveillance footage was retrieved from the community's security office, revealing something even more disturbing. 2 nights before the couple was discovered dead, the mansion's security cameras had inexplicably stopped recording, plunging the entire property into visual darkness at exactly 11:45 p.m. Then came another alarming discovery. Agents found faint scratch marks near Gene Hackman's cane, now confirmed not as mere wear but desperate evidence of a struggle. It appeared the legendary actor had tried in his last moments to reach something or someone just beyond his grasp. Had Gene realized what was happening and fought back, only to fail tragically at the very end? As investigators pieced these sinister elements together, they realized every clue deepened the mystery, each new revelation pointing towards deliberate sabotage rather than a tragic coincidence. But who could be behind such calculated cruelty? Was it someone close to Gene and Betsy? Someone they trusted enough to allow inside their secluded life? Meanwhile, the eerie mummy hidden in that forgotten room was undergoing forensic examination. Experts dated it back several decades, suggesting it might be linked to Gene Hackman's past, a past he'd meticulously kept secret. Could this hidden mummy be the root of everything that went wrong in this lavish mansion? Was this terrifying figure a symbol of guilt, regret, or perhaps revenge? Each moment, each discovery was propelling investigators deeper into a twisted narrative, where nothing was accidental, and every seemingly random clue served a dark purpose. To truly understand the shocking tragedy unfolding at Gene Hackman's mansion, We need to step back in time, back to when Gene Hackman was not just a name but an icon, adored by millions around the globe. Gene Hackman, known for his compelling roles and magnetic charisma, had been Hollywood's shining star, a figure of fame, secrecy over openness. But no one ever imagined this retreat into seclusion would culminate in such darkness. His wife, Betsy Arakawa, was more than just his partner. She was his anchor. Friends described her as gentle, soft-spoken, a woman who deeply valued privacy and quiet moments away from public scrutiny. Betsy had always shielded John from media storms and fiercely protected his privacy. But recently, even her closest friends observed something deeply troubling. In the months leading up to their deaths, Betsy's friends noticed her increasing anxiety, though she never disclosed why. Had she sensed danger looming within the walls of their secluded mansion? Neighbors recalled how Gene and Betsy had once been fixtures in their tight-knit community, occasionally attending events, always cordial, always reserved. But gradually, interactions diminished, visits became rare, and eventually stopped altogether. Friends were politely declined entry, phone calls went unanswered, and any attempts to reconnect were met with silence. Investigators now wonder, was their withdrawal from public life voluntary, or were they forced into isolation by circumstances beyond their control? Did Gene and Betsy retreat from society because of fear, or something even darker? In an emotional revelation, one of Gene's closest friends came forward with unsettling information. Gene had privately confided that he was afraid that something from his past might resurface, threatening everything he cherished. But he had refused to elaborate, leaving even his closest confidants in the dark. Was this fear connected to the mysterious mummy found hidden in their home? Could this figure represent a secret from Gene's earlier life, buried but never forgotten? A secret that eventually cost him his life, his peace, and perhaps even the life of the woman he loved most deeply? As investigators continue to uncover layers of mystery surrounding Gene and Betsy's tragic deaths, the emotional complexity deepens. Behind the luxury and glamour lay hidden fears, private struggles, and silent cries for help, unheard until now. As investigators closely examined each clue, the mansion began revealing chilling secrets one by one. The scattered pills weren't random. Tests confirmed they contained substances Gene and Betsy had never consumed before. Had someone deliberately replaced their medications to create confusion or harm? The cane found near Gene's body wasn't just lying there. Faint scratches on the wooden floor suggested he had desperately tried to reach something or escape from someone in his final moments. The mansion's open doors weren't accidental either. Security footage showed the mansion's advanced surveillance system was deliberately shut off exactly 2 nights before their bodies were discovered. Who had the knowledge and access to disable these cameras? But perhaps most unsettling was the mysterious mummy. Forensic tests revealed it had been concealed for decades, closely connected to Gene's hidden past, a past he'd taken great pains to bury. Now investigators face the most crucial question yet. Was this tragedy the result of long-hidden secrets finally surfacing, or a sinister plot carefully orchestrated from within? Just when investigators believed they were close to unraveling the mystery, an unexpected twist turned everything upside down. A neighbor came forward, revealing something shocking. 2 nights before Gene and Betsy were found dead, strange visitors had quietly entered the mansion. These visitors weren't random. They moved confidently, as if familiar with the house and its secrets. Adding to the mystery, investigators uncovered hidden surveillance footage from a neighbor's security camera, capturing the visitors, clearly disabling Gene's security system. Their identities remain hidden, faces carefully concealed, but their purpose unmistakably sinister. Who were these mysterious intruders? Were they friends, family, or dangerous strangers from Gene Hackman's secretive past? As the FBI investigation intensified, seasoned detectives and forensic experts began speaking openly, expressing genuine astonishment at the complexity and eeriness of the scene. One veteran FBI investigator, with more than 25 years of experience, described it as the strangest crime scene I've ever encountered. Nothing here adds up. Another forensic analyst admitted publicly, every clue we uncover feels deliberately staged to confuse us. Someone clearly knew what they were doing. Neighbors, previously silent, now voiced concerns and suspicions. One neighbor revealed emotionally, Gene told me recently he felt he was being watched, but by whom he wouldn't say. I thought he was just paranoid, but now I'm not so sure. Adding to the chilling revelations, a close friend of Betsy Arakawa shared troubling details. Betsy mentioned feeling unsafe in her own home. She said Gene had grown distant, anxious. Something was clearly wrong, but none of us realized how serious it really was. With investigators openly acknowledging that they're dealing with something far more intricate and sinister than they first assumed, the FBI is now exploring new angles. Could the tragedy have been carefully orchestrated by someone close, someone trusted? As investigators pieced together a detailed timeline, the chilling mystery deepened dramatically. Gene Hackman abruptly stopped answering his phone. Friends noticed this immediately but assumed he was simply retreating further into his private